Check. Alright. Is it done? Okay, let's go. Welcome back again to my channel. Hidup is here. Kita akan melanjutkan perjalanan Geralt deh di West Blood and Wine expansion pack. So let's go. Meteorologist at Mere Large Cemetery. Ini bahasa Perancis gitu anjay. Mana nih keluarnya? Anjir, keperangkap coy. Naik sini kah? Jadi episode sebelumnya kita udah ini hampir ngalahin si vampire ini. Untungnya kita ditolongin. Kita hampir kena ini deh, tusuk coy. Tapi ada teman kita yang juga vampire bantuin kita. Terus sekarang kita suruh ketemuan sama si Doi.
Sir, a letter for you, sir.
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Dari siapa, Cil? Kasih tip lah ya.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir.
Sodako.
Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
My dear friend.
I've been told you're on a jaunt to Tucson. I do hope you don't overtax yourself during the wine festival. The effects of such exertion at your age can indeed prove most detrimental. I've come upon some information which might be of interest to you. While browsing through a colleague's book collection, I found mention of one Professor Moreau of Beauclair, who conducted research into witcher mutations. The details I've come to learn are rather vague, and his laboratory's location remains a mystery. Yet his journal should at least provide hints as to both. It is said he was laid to rest with it in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the tome I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. Should you grow tired of sampling Beauclair's ladies, wines, and other exquisite delicacies, this matter might prove a fruitful diversion. Investigate at your leisure. Your friend, Yennefer.
A professor who studied witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
Our girl, eh?
Anyone making trouble during the festival will be severely punished.
I love you.
Jalan jauh nih kayaknya. The Grand Place. Emang harus jalan coy. Nggak ada markernya coy. Naik kuda kali ya. Oh, anjir bagus coy view-nya. Oke lo. bisa
faster.
gelap loh. Oh, dapet tuh.
What now, you piece of filth?
Mampus.
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
Rada-rada horor gini nih bro tempatnya.
Regis!
Regis.
Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
When into crypt. Wah, fix banget lewat bawah coy. Lawan, aduh ada bulu-bulu ganggu gini nih. Zoo. Oh ini nih gua nih. Eczema. Langsung disambut kan. Nggak bisa ngeklik dia. Anjir lah.
Kicking wars.
Masih
Fiddles
ada.
plenty around here.
Aduh nggak kena ya. Wah keren. Beracun kah? Aduh, kali serang mundur, kali serang ya. Apa ya polanya ya? Let's go, bakar-bakarin.
Some stench.
Wait. Ini ngapain ya? Lupa lagi. Oh iya. Coba betulin anjing. 50% coy. Nanti lah ya. Baru 10% deh. Anjir, kaget gua. Keras gitu kulitnya. mati lu.
I like that.
Anjir kuat coy. Ada something tuh.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend.
Piaraan
I'm
dia
hoping you'll
anjir.
agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Detlef wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Okay.
Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megoscope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
Tangan siapa? Kok gede banget. Anjir, serupan kah? Anjir cok, narik jimat cok.
It's Detlef's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
The ring, where is provenance?
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here. Guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Detlef. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Can't you just summon Detlef?
Can't you just summon Detlef? You're both hired vampires. There's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Detlef. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
What you want to use the hand for?
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name. resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Covenarius spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands. The closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
Anjir, di summon sama dia coy. Gak usah nyari coy, gua summon. Gelo. Hey, gerak coy.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless. So, perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Let's drink.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
No keep dulu ya, no keep dulu ya. Kalau secret.
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask indirectly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Maybe there's something else, maybe some specific. You think?
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, but
Kit
first
Kat
I
dulu
was
ya, Kit
thoroughly
Kat dulu
absorbed
ya.
in recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own. Dettlaff bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
It's done, bro.
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after.
Apa lagi ya? Maybe there's something you want to ask to me?
Alright, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
Yeah. Ada Witcher.
See, Regis.
Regis.
Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a Witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always.
Udah pasti kameranya
I
gontai
like
abis
being on
ini.
the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah,
Oke terus.
not something I think about much, but I like being a Witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain.
Itu apaan, Cok?
Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
Itu apaan anjir?
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Appreciate compliment.
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived entirely unmolested.
Terus got curse.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something...
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional
Udah pasti
curiosity.
related gak sih, bro?
Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
You know anything else about this tribe?
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Cantik basic.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Ya, kita baca bestiari dulu kali ya. Oke, ini first one dibakar. Insectoids ya. Necrophages apa yang baru coy? Spotted white. Necrophages Tachyrden sama Igni. Oke. They can't leave them alone. Shelmar. Relic Vampire. Deadlock. Nah ini coy, musuh utama kita nih. Oke, semacam anak buahnya deh ini. Bruksa ini. Vampire ya. Oke. Look for the white lair. Let's go. 500 nih. Mana Roach?
The dressings, bandages.
What's that about?
Kenapa itu orang? Nanti lah ya, side quest nanti lah ya. Main quest dulu ya. Wah, apaan tuh? Poglet kah? Aduh, ganggu deh. 40 coy levelnya coy, anjir. Bentar. Lupa gue dia apa ya? Necrophages ya? Wait. Dia Necrophages kan? Aja. Iya Necrophages deh. Deng. Iya coy, poglet anjir. Anjir, ngelongin tuh. Wah gelo, satu-satu lah, satu-satu. Enggak satu-satu gitu. Aduh. Mana lagi? Ayo sini. Easy bro. Aman aja. Belum gua asal lagi pedangnya. Ada apa coy? Gak mau jalan loh. Ada lagi coy, depan coy. Mobilet ini. Wah rame anjir.
Not bad.
Wait. Aduh 2 kali ya ini. Kemana dah?
Never a good omen.
Aduh, apaan sih itu? Never good omen. Ini apa-apaan cok, cita cahaya gini anjir. Pasang Irden. Mana lah, sini. Wait, anjir kena dong. Goblok itu. Ini nyet. Ih, nyebelin ya. Mana lu, sini lu. Dari belakang anjir bisa gitu.
Good.
Aduh. Anjir coy, nyebelin anjir. Asli, goblok tuh paling nyebelin anjir. Aduh, suara ganggu apa lagi itu? Jalan kaki aja lah. Ada apaan tuh di situ dulu? Kita samperin anjir. Maju lu. Bisa nyembur. Oke, ini ya. Serang terus ya pokoknya. Mana nih? Itu kuburan lagi kan. Oh, rumah.
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm, a message, trying to tell me something.
Oh, literally spoon coy.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
Need to look around.
A pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find
Aduh,
a way to collect
ngaget-ngaget
some
ini
white
pasti nih.
saliva.
Mainannya yakin gua.
Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship must have graced a rich man's table.
Or something.
Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant.
Dapat spoon banget kita jadi.
Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe? White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred.
Thoroughbred. Kayak jenis kuda di Ardea ya.
Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Apa tuh? Incantation. Mantra.
Spoon key.
Nah, ini dia dah.
Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's
Please
true
jangan
character.
ngagetin guys, please.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Anjir 12 dulu. Workshop ya. Belum.
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It makes sense.
Must live here.
Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. Broken neck Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy. Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him.
Udah pasti ke bawah dong. Udah pasti dong.
Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Table set. White who lives here is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse. And it's been trying desperately to lift it.
Lumayan 300.
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Nyari tempat semedi ya.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Sozong. Sozong ano? Di mana cok semedinya cok? Oh ini dia. Let's go. Bisa ada lemari gede ya. Ini cok, berdiri cok semedinya cok. Nah itu dia datang. Anjir, jelek. Tawan kah? Oh enggak. Anjir, masak coy doi. Nggak nyelo gitu ngaduknya. Ketahuan bro. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ketek langsung anjing. Ah. Kejar anjing. Fuck bro, kejar anjing.
Damn it. Gotta catch it. Seems I'll have to kill the White in its own junkie.
Tebel coy. Spoon collector. Masuk kemana tuh? Lupa gua. Oh, ada spoon collector ya. Specters. Vampire kah? Ini vampire deh. Iya sih bro. Nggak apa-apa lah ya, kita copy just. Vampire coy, mana sih vampire anjir? Ini kah? Oke. Kita hidden apa ini ya? Nggak bisa ngindar kayak asli, nggak bisa ngindar. Salah, salah. Wah, ini apa teh? Kemana sih pukulnya? Salah.
Show me what you got.
Pindah dulu ya. Pindah lagi. Pindah loh.
What now, you piece of...
Combo tuh bro. Cier, darah gua nggak bisa habis bro kalau combo. Kita combo lagi. Aduh.
Not good.
Not good. Gelo. Gelo. Langsung naik level bro.
Now to carve out its salivary glands.
Nice. Seribu anjir SP-nya. Nambah apa nih? Experience. Udah berapa nih? 13 langsung pakai bro. Nah. Kemana nih anjir keluarnya? Lupa gua. Ini dah. Roach.
Move it.
Report back ya. Reject.
The dressings, bandages.
Awas. Pada di tengah jalan gitu dah. Cok. Kayak bisa, di mana lu? Oh di sini.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Send your spies after me?
My watchers. Were something to go wrong, I could then arrive quickly to help.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned the last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity.
Madness.
And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
Very, very dangerous. How you plan this state?
Alright, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended
Ancient
in the air.
vampire.
I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Place. Tell me more.
Tesha Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber.
Yeah.
Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished.
Mosquito.
A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesha Mudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Okay, let's go.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesha Mudna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. 1 drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I had no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Tesha Mudna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
Oh no.
You're starting to scare me.
You're starting to scare me. Starting tasty. Starting to smell tasty on you.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
Lead the way.
You lead.
Kenapa tuh doi?
Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger.
Scavengers. Apa tuh coy?
Beyond this wall lies
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
Harus pakai sidik jari vampire ya?
How
Duluan Regis anjing.
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch
Tiba-tiba
reacts
ngeluarin
only to
obor
a
anjing.
higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once, Toussaint.
It
Wah,
shall
samping
always
tuh.
be so. During the conjunction, the gate from
Relik
underworld
coy.
to this one.
Apa tuh? Keshamutna. Wah, keren nih. Wah, keren coy. Wah, nggak dapet sepatunya tapi. Wah, keren coy. Pakai ini dulu ya. Keshamutna. Pakai coy, slot-slotnya coy. Oh, apa ya? Take power ya. Flash gun. Poison. Freeze. Final point. Stun. More piercing lah ya. Ah, itu dia. So, kita pakai coy. Harus sepatu yang baru. Kalau apa-apa lah ya. Let's go.
And upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
Armornya pakai ini aja gak sih? Yang ada aja lah. Aksi. Ini. Terus sering pakai gini coy. Art juga art. Sepertinya ini deh. Let's go. Nice.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. A great many beings had breathed.
Tungguin gua coy. Lot
Cliffs
lagi.
are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
Their emblems, symbols of what
Lah,
you would call
dapat coy, sepatunya coy.
tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My
Wait, bro,
ancestors
bro.
placed them here too.
Jangan tinggalin gua bro, wait bro. Wah, itu dia coy. Sepatunya dapet ya. Sama apa tadi coy? Sepatu doang ya? Kayaknya tadi dua deh. Oh, topeng. Wah, jelek kan topengnya. Jelek coy. Tapi satu lagi nanti itu tuh. Nggak usah lah, nggak usah pakai topeng.
Where we came from.
Seems
That's
your kind
something,
assembled a peculiar little library.
Indeed. Though I...
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Detlef's. We both remained in this part of the world.
Dapat cincin ya.
Whose is this cliff?
Amaran. They ventured beyond the sea.
Amaran.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and
Nggak usah
Detlef's.
nanya-nanya itu lah.
We both
Sebut
remained
aja.
in this part of the world.
What's this
Tetap
symbol mean?
ditanyain.
It's the symbol of the dead. Those who went east beyond the Blue Mountains.
Nah, bocahnya kena. Wah, lebar gini sih udah pasti bro. Udah pasti. Fighting.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see,
Wah,
humanitarians
armadanya
and some of
coy.
my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here, Humans whose blood they slowly let.
Tinggal gloves-nya nih, tapi
Kagura
sekitar sini.
ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock, live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances.
Scavenger
It
day.
will spread most effectively then.
Aman ya bro. Kita
Place the bait at
searching
the
dulu gak
tunnel
sih?
entrances. Monsters will
Searching dulu
catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels
Dari
got
gloves-nya.
here, send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Necrophages. Aduh, nggak tulis spray. Kita dulu coy. Ntar dah, udah nggak ada lagi ya? Masa sih? Ini coy, masih penasaran coy. Aduh. Nah kan, ketinggalan. Bener aja bro. Nah. Itu dia ya. Ini deh, habisin ini. Let's go, nice. Armor baru ya. Taruh di mana sih? Oke.
3 done. 1 left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. Its stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Gimana sih naruhnya? Oh, itu dia tuh. Oke. Pagi coy.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do.
Doi juga berkorban coy. Doi juga jadi bait kah?
We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent, also my head started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Dia dikurung coy.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you
Dia
do?
necrophages kan? Bentar.
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please. You won't be able to.
We just have smelled the blood.
Kir. Tembaknya itu laut. Apaan tuh cok?
The growth. I shall overcome.
Good, because I can hear more coming.
Aduh. Tuh, ibu pakai Ekidana concoction kan? Darah nambah terus, bro. Apaan itu, Cok? Bobot tadi.
Hold on, I'll let you out.
Aduh, katakan keluar, coy. Oh, berubah deh, coy. Kabur semua. Oh, diambil, coy, darahnya, coy.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you anymore.
Waduh, lepas kah? Oh enggak, aman-aman bro.
Get you out of here.
The concoction.
Ya, lemes doi. Dar, kena batu bisa di kepala. Aman aja ya, vampire ya, regennya cepet coy.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
Racik lagi coy.
Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Finish it, bro.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Anjay.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Kenapa doi? Oh anjir kesurupan.
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting.
Sir,
Council.
you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Ah, fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
Dia nahan transformation ya.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef? And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
Curious, eh?
But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates.
Forgive me.
Wah,
What?
pasti bro. Ambil jantungnya. Ambil. Gila, dimutilation guys.
Awake at last. You writhed like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him. Still killed him, and chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Dettlaff I know. See anything else?
Black.
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the Port District. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with?
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
Alright guys, I think we're gonna end this episode. So thanks for watching. See you in next my videos. Yeah, have a good day.